Hello, my name is Sophia and welcome back to the Mind Palace. People say that money makes the world go round, but I don't think that's true. I think desire makes the world go round. It's something we all have, something we all chastise ourselves for, yet something we all need in order to survive. Desire gives us a reason to live. Did you know that a retired search dog will often become depressed and pass away shortly after it stops working? Because it no longer has a purpose. It's no longer searching, it has no goal. You know, in the same way, if we don't have any goals in our life, we too will become depressed. We too will lack the motivation to go on, and feel like we have no reason to live. Desire puts the X on the map, and we all know very well that there can be no journey, no adventure, not even a first step if there is no destination. We have been conditioned our whole lives to believe that wanting is actually the source of our pain. That if we want something that's too out of reach, we're just torturing ourselves with naive hopes and dreams. But desire, goals are actually the thing that keeps us alive. Goals are the thing that keeps us moving forward in our lives. Life must grow, life must expand. And the mechanism through which any sort of growth or change happens is desire. You have to want something. Now, of course, we've all wanted something at some point or another. But I'm not talking about the kind of desire for a new pair of shoes or a home-cooked meal or a tropical vacation. I want you to stop right now. Stop the video, pause it if you have to, and ask yourself this question. Have you ever wanted something so badly that it moved you into action? Have you ever let that feeling of desire, of wanting, well up so strongly inside you that it was like there was no other option? You had to act on it. This is what we call a burning desire, and this is the starting point of all achievements. You have to really want it. We continually hear these rags to riches stories, of people who started from nothing and grew to be super successful. Look at people like Oprah. Or people like J.K. Rowling. Both of these women grew up in poverty, had extremely severed relationships with family, and have now built themselves billion-dollar empires. What do all of these stories have in common? These people were all desperate. And desperation breeds the kind of desire that says, I will succeed or I will die trying. There is no other option. Now, fortunately, most of us will never be put into a position where we are that desperate. But that's why it's so important that we learn how to create that feeling of burning desire within us without having to go through the struggle. I know someone who has done this extremely well, and that is my cousin Rafael. He's currently pursuing his dream of becoming a musician. And I was shocked when I heard him say, I would rather die than not do this for the rest of my life. But it was in that moment that I realized what I had been missing for so long with my goals. I had the mindpalace.ca handle sitting there unused for over a year. And I realized it was because I didn't want it bad enough. Yes, I wanted it, but I hadn't let that feeling of burning desire well up in me to the point that I was ready to act. I focus way more on the ideas why I shouldn't than the reasons why I should. And when I heard him say I'd rather die than not do this, I realized that was the kind of attitude that I had to bring to my own goals if I was going to take the next step with them. There could be no other option. On a side note, go check out @Crash Adams Music on Spotify and Apple Music. This is not a plug, this is not sponsored. I'm honestly just so inspired by the attitude that they have, and their music is awesome. So go check them out. The first thing to do is to become clear about what it is you want. The universe likes a clear picture. Really take time to define the details, to imagine this picture of what you desire. The more energy you put into defining it, the more invested you're going to become in it, and then the more energy you're going to have to put towards it. The second thing you can do to develop a burning desire is to think about it often. A really great way to do this is to carry around a goal card. A goal card is a little card that you have with your goal written on it. You could even carry around an object that reminds you of your goal. That way, every time you reach into your pocket and you feel it, you're going to be reminded of your goal. And every day, you're going to be letting yourself continually build up that desire, and therefore you'll have more energy to put towards it. The last thing to do to develop a burning desire is to stop investing in a plan B. To develop a burning desire, there can be no other option. So if you're still investing in a backup job, a backup relationship, or a backup hobby, that's just energy you're putting into something that isn't what you truly want. Those are reasons that are telling you it's okay if you don't have it, and that's never going to give you the conviction and the confidence you need to really act on what it is that you do want. The greater the desire, the greater the results will be. Desire sends a signal to your body to release energy. The more you want something, the more energy you're going to have to put towards it, and the more energy you're going to have to keep you going through obstacles. And you will inevitably be faced with obstacles, and that's why building a burning desire is so important. You have to want it more than you're okay with not having it. So when you've built up this burning desire, when you've burned the bridges behind you and said there is no other option, that is going to give you the energy that you need to continue on the pursuit of your goals, no matter what happens. Thank you so much for watching, and this is your reminder to enjoy every precious moment. For more videos like this one, follow @themindpalace.ca on Instagram, like @themindpalace.ca on Facebook, and subscribe to the Mind Palace channel on YouTube.